What up? What up? I'm for those watching on replay. Oh, what's this day? I forgot. I ain't even day 84. Yeah, day 84. So if you're watching on replay, you had to skip to the 2 minute mark. Let me set some of this stuff up. I was trying to get somebody to join in. Put this up high. There we go. All right. This came from the gym. We got 15 seconds. All right, day 84. Day 84. I really I once said this in a previous video, but this might be coming to an end pretty soon as far as going live every day. I know I would be falling extremely short from the goal of 365, but it's just starting to get it's starting to become more of a problem doing it. And it's because I be having things going on. Some of it I am bullshit and procrastinating at times. I got to be a little bit more organized myself. I'm not going to lie. But for the most part, it was good. For the most part, I still am struggling with the time and everything I got to do. And my son might be playing AAU basketball as well, so that's going to make it even harder. On top of everything else I got to do, I'm like, damn. So going live every day might come to an end. I know it will be me failing at the goals, horribly too, because day 84, I ain't even make it 100 days. But it is what it is. We'll see. I'm still fighting though. Still fighting to do it. I don't know. Let's get into this video though. This lady gets revenge on her husband by sleeping with 20 men in 4 months. Make them shorter 10 or 15 minutes to keep it pushing. Yeah, it's still tough though. But I think I might adjust by doing that, like making them like 10 minutes. And also not even waiting for people to come in. Just make the video as a live. Let people know that I'm going live. Make the video as a live, and then just, put it up. You feel what I'm saying? So just continue to talk to myself, not even expect nobody to show up. So I might do it like that. We'll see. All right, let's get into this video though. Present.
With my husband for years, not really happy, but dealing with it, and caught him cheating for the third time. And so I decided to let loose and let it out. And in a 4 or 5 month span, I slept with literally 20 different men, just to kind of get all the frustration out and let it out my system. And then after that, I felt better. I mean, it's like a year later, we're back together. We're fine now. But I did my ones and twos for a little while.
And he'll never know.
And I never told anybody.
You knocked off a 20 pack.
Yeah.
In 4
Yeah.
months?
Well, she feels better.
Yeah.
But so that's how many men? That's like how many men a week though in 4 months?
Mano, you've done more
No,
than
I'm
that
just
with
asking.
women.
I'm
Don't
just
even
trying
don't
to
you
figure
tell
I noticed something about Angela Yee. It was a video that I posted a few days ago with Angela Yee where the woman, it was the cleaning. She got a roster of men, and one of the men is just there to clean her pipes. And she was complaining how no one gives her gifts, and that the man who cleans her pipes she's not expecting nothing from him. And she was like, yeah, I don't expect nothing from him. He's just there for time to time when I need to get my pipes clean. And then Angela Yee was like, and she gets him nothing, as if that's a flex. Angela Yee is detrimental to women because she defends everything. Like that's not a flex that she getting her pipes cleaned by somebody and all he do is just drop dick in her and then keep it moving. And because she doesn't get anything back, I mean, she doesn't give anything back. Like the man don't care. He getting what he want without the headache, right? He getting sex and then keeping it moving. That's not a flex. And then even right here, like, look how she talking. It's almost like she's kind of defending this woman.
Well,
relax.
I'm not judging. I'm just
There were these parties. A couple of those, and it's hard to say.
All right, so keep it real. Sometimes when you're with him and he's down there, do you laugh a little to yourself?
There are a lot of little jokes I have to myself now, but
you know what I'm saying? Like, how can you as a man, and I think Angela Yee is married, but how does her man feel comfortable? Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully she just putting it on. Well, no, because I was gonna say hopefully she just putting on a show for the show, but at the same time, is detrimental to society what you're doing.
Wow.
You know what? I'm glad
You're not helping the male-female dynamic by okaying every behavior.
did it because I was trying so hard for so long to be good, even though I wasn't happy. And he decided when he didn't feel happy, he wanted to do what he wanted to do. So
well, how did you get to
it was
20
my
though?
turn, and I let it out my
9.
system.
She was going to parties.
I was going to parties. I was having fun. There was 1 or 2 I got attached to. There was some that came and went.
Do you talk to any of them still?
It was a wild time. Not really. I follow them on social media. We might hit each other, send a meme or something, but no attachments or anything like that.
Okay. Was anybody better than your husband?
Absolutely.
This is wild.
Absolutely.
Okay.
20 in 4 months though.
But
Mano.
I'm not judging. I'm just trying to understand. That's 20 in 4 months.
That's like 1 a week.
Sounds like you judge a man now.
No, I
Sometimes
don't really
too.
want to judge you. I've probably
Yeah.
done worse. But
Listen, she just told us something she's never told anybody. We appreciate
I'm with
you.
her.
And I'm glad you feel better and you did what you needed to.
See, I'm glad you feel better. You're condoning this. You're glad she feels better that she has sex with 20 men in 4 months. That's women empowerment. Is that what that is? That's corny. You know what I'm saying? And the man who cheated, he don't get a pass either. He cheated on his wife. Fine. But don't let a situation compromise your morals. If that's not what you're about, don't let it, be where someone cheats on you, so now you feel the need to cheat on them. And then in this situation, she says she hasn't even told anybody, so she hasn't told her husband neither. I've never understood that. This sometimes women's logic doesn't make any sense because you're like, hey, he cheated on me, so I'm gonna cheat on him, but I ain't gonna tell him. And this is me getting revenge on him. It's not revenge if you ain't saying nothing. Like, he need to feel the same pain that you was feeling. If you're gonna be petty, at least do it right. What's the purpose of being petty half-ass? And I'm not for pettiness, but if you're gonna be petty, don't half-ass it. Be petty for real. Let him know so that way he can feel the pain that you felt. Because remember, all pettiness, when you truly are petty, it needs to be in a teachable format. Sometimes you do need to show people. So this would be a way. Hey, you cheated on me, I cheated on you. You don't like how I feel? All right, then we can move past this, but don't do it again because you don't like how I feel. The same feeling you have, I felt. Right now, I'm not condoning doing it either way because don't compromise your morals. Well, maybe she never had those morals because she was like, oh, I was wild. I wanted to get it out of my system. So maybe it was a demon she'd been fighting this whole time in the first place. Right. And if she was fighting that demon, she was just getting that was an excuse. That was the catalyst to be like, oh, yes, I'm out. I'm hitting the block running. She been waiting for this moment to happen. You know what I mean? She probably been waiting for it to happen. But at the end of the day, don't let someone's actions now dictate, your morals and you react a different way. And if you're gonna do it, ladies, to get revenge, let the man know. Oh, you're doing it. You're just hoeing yourself out for no damn reason. Like, what's the purpose? Let him know so that he could feel the pain too. But to be like, yo, I'm gonna secretly cheat on you because you cheated on me as a form of revenge makes no sense. It's like people who do stupid stuff. Now, I'm not saying this, but like somebody talk crazy, you spit in their food. They don't know. They eating the food, they don't know. If they don't get sick, there was no revenge. You just spit in their food, but they don't know you spit in their food. They didn't get sick, none of that. What was the revenge? You feel better. It just makes no sense to me for me to do something to you that you don't know that I did it. And I can't see the results of your pain. The purpose is because they wanted to do the entire, yep. That's what it was. She wanted to do it the whole time. This was the catalyst for her to be like, yo, I'm hitting a block. She was waiting for that moment to happen. She probably was restricting sex at times. Now, I'm not going to really say it was her fault because the man did cheat. You know what I'm saying? But it's just funny because I've heard women say this a lot of times, say, oh, I ain't cheating until my man cheated on me. I was trying to get back at him. Did you tell him? Nah. I cheated with such and such. I never let him know. Then what the fuck? You didn't get no revenge. I need to see, even if they don't know I did it, like if I did something that I was getting revenge on somebody, and even if they don't know that I did it, I want to be able to see the results to be like, yeah, I see what happened. You know what I mean? Like if I got somebody fired from work or something, right? And they don't know I did it, but at least I know I got them fired. So I know, they feeling it. You know what I mean? When I see them walking out the door with their head down, I know they feeling it. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna do that, but it just makes no sense. Make it make sense. If you're going to do it, make it make sense. To cheat on your man with 20 people, that's crazy. Let's go to the comments real quick so I could finish this. All right. She didn't get revenge. She ruined her reputation. Facts. This is a woman. She didn't hurt nobody but her coochie. I ain't gonna say the other word. Hold on. Let's see what Angela Yee said. Caller reveals her shotgun after catching her husband. She just said what's going on. She drinking poison, expecting her husband to die. Exactly. And these are women saying this. She just needed a reason to do it because she wanted to do it and was gonna do it eventually. That's another woman saying this. You know what I mean? Him cheating 3 times shows a lack of self-control. Cheating 20 times shows self-hatred. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty deep right there. Yeah, that is 20 is and then in a 4-month span, like that's crazy. But that goes to show y'all, ladies, FYI, whenever y'all think that is equal out here, no, y'all can get sex way faster than we can. For a man to pull off 20, for a man that's not famous to pull off 20 women in 4 months, I'm not saying it's never been done, but it's pretty difficult. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty difficult. There's some dudes that try to pull off 20 in a lifetime and can't do it, let alone in 4 months. Y'all do everything but leave. Exactly. Just leave the dude. Well, she said they did split and they came back together, but if she's saying 20, it was probably 30 to 40. Yeah, that's true too. The ones you didn't like still counts. Why does she think this is a flex? This is another woman. This is all women getting on her. So damn, she got some hips on her. Throwing your morals away over a man who didn't respect you to begin with. Clown. Okay, that was a man. She been wanting to do that. What else? Is this a woman? Nah, that's a dude. He said, I'm glad he cheated. I mean, he did do this shit first, though. To give your body away to 20 because of one is disrespectful to self. Nasty work. Collected 20 bodies and he took you back. Well, he doesn't know. She said he doesn't know. Y'all in the comments acting like the husband is innocent when he started it and led his household into the ground. He started the problem. It started with him. Y'all having sympathy for the nigga is weird. So it's not that they having sympathy with the man. Because most people ain't saying anything about the man besides the one guy saying you took her back. It's the fact that you've allowed yourself to sleep with 20 people from him cheating one time. You know what I mean? Even if he did cheat it a couple times, even if he cheated with 20 people himself, you allowed 20 men to enter inside of you because you was getting your quote unquote revenge. That's just crazy behavior regardless. That would be crazy if you were single. To say, I slept with 20 men in 4 months, that's crazy. That's not a good look regardless. So to do it while you're married, you know, that's what the people are talking about. I was just seeing if y'all was commenting. This is nasty work right here. I kind of want to see what some people said towards. I said, why does she think this is a flex? Let me see what some of the people said. All right, here we go. A woman said, because it is. This woman said, because it is. Because women love trauma bonding. We listen, we don't judge. Nah, fuck that. We judge. I'm glad that still women with self-respect and morals out here, a lot of these floozies are just lost in the sauce. I can't believe this woman said because it is a flex. How is that a flex? That's not hard to pull off. Anything you do that comes super easy to you is not a flex. It's not hard to pull off. You know what I'm saying? The part that makes her feel better is he don't know. He think he just got her back and that's it. And this is a dude defending that. No. Yeah, this is a dude defending that. But why does that make you feel better? You let 20 people enter you. And not only that, now you can't even enjoy the sex with your husband as much because you keep thinking about the other dudes that was better. That's crazy. Joke on her, men never hurt over it. It's not. And if he ever finds out, she'll see how much of a flex is not. Being dirty is not a flex. Some people should have been swallowed. He opened the door in their marriage and she went and did her I guess thing just like he did him. Oh, he did her just like he did. Okay. Just because he's a man and has a dick doesn't mean it deserves more pleasure than a woman and her vagina. The husband wasn't even satisfying her and causing problems. Child, please. First of all, the husband wasn't even satisfying her. That's an assumption. This person has no idea what he was doing. That's an assumption. She never said he wasn't pleasing her. She said that she found something that was better, but she didn't say that she wasn't getting pleased at some point. So why would this person even say that? This is how people process shit. This is the world we live in. We live in a world and people think it's all great because, oh, we all different people, but it's people out here who process like this, who just randomly come up with this is what happened, who thinks that the way to get revenge is to go sleep with 20 other people in 4 months. That's it's people out here who process shit like that. And this is the world that I gotta live next to somebody who thinks this way. Child, please cheat so I can too. What's the difference from men fucking and women fucking? And this is one of those burner accounts. But yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna go through all of these. But it's upsetting to hear. Because these are people's opinions. And people always say, oh, we all entitled to our own opinion. Yeah, you can have an opinion, but having your opinion is what's causing so much damage in this world because your opinion is ass. It's a dumbass opinion. Just because it's yours don't mean it can't be stupid as hell. And it doesn't mean that it's not that. It's things that's the best way. You can have an opinion. Sometimes it can work your way, but it doesn't mean it's always the best way. So when your opinion of something is far beyond the best way, I don't respect it. That's the problem. It's hard for me to respect an opinion that's not even close to being the best way. Yeah, sometimes you could think your way is the best and then you find out, oh, there's an even better way. but we still know that there's certain things that's just better. If I bump into you walking down the street and I think, man, if I just ignore it, everything will go away. That's a possibility. I could bump into you. You might not even think anything of it. But if somebody reacts and say, yo, why the fuck you bump me? I could think, let me just ignore them and keep walking. It can work. That can work. But the best way will be if I bump into you, just simply humbly say, excuse me, I didn't even see you. Forgive me for bumping into you. That's the best way. So your opinion of thinking, oh, I could just walk and keep walking, that's your opinion. That is an opinion as well. But it's not the best opinion. And it's not because I'm saying it, it's because one is potentially a chaotic situation could come from it, right? Because if I just bump you and keep walking, you say something, and I just annoy you and keep walking, yes, it's a chance that I could keep walking and get away with it, and you just yell from a distance. But it's also a chance that I could bump the wrong person and they run up on me because I never said excuse me, and now I'm in a violent situation, right? But the best situation would be I bumped you and I humbly apologize for it. That's the best situation. There's no getting around it. It is way less chance of anything chaotic coming from that. The only way is something chaotic going to come from that is really going to be because that person is really on some BS. And even if they say something crazy, you just don't have to respond. And if you don't respond, that's still the best way. So this whole everybody's opinion matters, or we entitled to our own opinion, just because you are don't mean your shit is a good opinion. And you should be able to change your opinion. Don't stand 10 toes down on an opinion when somebody has proven that logically this could be better. That shit is aggravating to me. That's the biggest problem I have with people in the world is people just feel like, oh, it's my opinion. So no, fuck your opinion. Fuck your opinion. Your shit sounds stupid. There's a better way. I know someone who got stabbed for stepping on someone's shoe. Yeah. I mean, that happens. You know what I'm saying? People be on some bullshit. You know what I mean? That's that ignorant shit. Now, I don't know. I mean, you kind of just left that out there. I don't know what the was there more to it? Like, did when they stepped on the shoe, did the person like humbly apologize? What happened from it? But either way, you can let me know later because I'm sure it's gonna take you a while to type all that up. But I just think it's a lot better ways to handle a lot of different situations. And sometimes your opinion of something is just not the best in most situations. And this lady's opinion is not the best. You're over here sleeping around with 20 men in 4 months. You think that's the best way to handle it? Yeah, it made you feel a little bit better, but it's not the best way to handle it. The best way to handle it would be just divorce your husband or go to counseling. You could have went to counseling first. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, she's saying nobody told. She's like, oh, I haven't told anybody, and he doesn't know. He know now. He know now because this video is going to spread around, and when this video spreads around, somebody going to recognize her voice. And it might be the husband. He might actually come across it. So now he going to know. And now if he go ahead and he offer, right, because he found out you did what? And he snaps and he does that. Now what? Now she over here, gone from the other side thinking, damn, I shouldn't have done that. Till next time, though. Peace.